Holy smokes. We shot a movie.
Scene one, take one.
Scene 19 through 22, take one. Mark.
66, take two.
Now, it's not finished, but we shot a movie. Not just any old movie, but it's a micro-budget movie.
120, Tyler, take two. 71, Echo, take two.
And I gotta tell you, it looks spectacular. It looks amazing. My name is Chris Cunningham, and I'm one of the co-producers. I am a co-writer and also the leading actor in the motion picture called Squat. I wanted to just come on and give a State of the Union about the project. But first, I just wanted to tell you something that happened in development. Josh Childs, the director and the producer, and myself, we would sit on this back porch and develop this film right here. A lot of the film was developed in this spot. And I just remember we were like two kids on a playground. We would get up and we'd act out these potential scenes that were in it. And just remember seeing him going, oh my gosh, this is the movie I want to make. So it was very exciting. In this update, like I mentioned, I want to give you a small glimpse of how amazing, I mentioned how amazing the footage looks, and I'm going to show that off, but that's also a great segue because I wanted to share the State of the Union of where Squat actually is, about where we are in post-production. Now, again, while our film has been shot, it is not finished. That means it's not been edited, it's not been colored, there is no music score, audio still needs to be mixed, so the footage that I'm going to show off will be raw files. It won't be colored or anything. But here's the crazy amazing thing. At the time of making this little update, we're closing in on the halfway mark of our crowdfunding efforts to cover the post-production costs. We are actually 34% of the way to our goal. That is absolutely unbelievable. So for Josh and Jeremy and myself, it is beyond humbling to recognize that you would get behind a movie that's not even finished. A movie that we concocted. So thank you again so much for just your support and getting behind us on this. However, I do want to mention this. For us to receive any of the pledges or any of your support, we must get a green light from Seed and Spark, which is the fundraising campaign site that we're using. We must cross 80% of our funding goal to get any of those pledges. If we don't reach at least a minimum of $12,000, our goal is $15,000, but if we get 80%, that would be $12,000. We get all of that money or zero of that money. But I will say this, for us, this has never been about the money. This is about making a motion picture that goes out into a community, and we now have supporters in you, which is amazing. It's about growing the number of people who we get to reach with our film. If we can get our supporters up to 150 members, right, 150 supporters, we should be able to get a green light with ease. There's so many people sharing. We're so on fire about our community already, and it's young, and it's growing, and it's thriving. It's great. Everything you want in a community. So if everyone does continue to share our story, we'll stay on target easily to hit that goal and when this film, to get this film finished. Okay, that is where we're at. That is the State of the Union. But I did have a little, I gave you a little teaser to say I'm going to share with you and give you a peek at some of the raw, uncolored footage. Again, please bear in mind, this is raw footage, not colored, nothing. So it should have a gray tint to it. It won't be poppy and colorful. We shoot it that way on purpose. I won't go into all the details of why. Just know that it is intentionally a little less saturated and a little less colorful, but it's going to give you an idea of what the footage looks like and how awesome it is. So here that is. I'm going to go on my computer and I'm going to share some of that with you. Okay, so there's a little sneak peek of the film Squat. I hope you enjoyed that. I will say this, crowdfunding is a daunting endeavor, but sincerely, you're making it so much easier. And again, on behalf of Josh and Jeremy and myself, the Nether Region family, and all the filmmakers who joined us and participated, thank you so much for your engagement. Thank you for sharing this project around, and thank you for helping grow our community. Even more than that, thank you for being part of our community. And that said, let's finish with this. Onward and on to the second half of our crowdfunding endeavor to raise the funds to finish this movie. Again, thank you so much.